Hi, I'm Allison, one of the team members here at JobScan. We're trusted by over 1 million job seekers worldwide to help you land more interviews and job offers than ever before, thanks to our incredible resume technology. Today, we're talking about one of the biggest traps that savvy job seekers tend to fall into. We're going to cover what that is, why it's so dangerous, and a better alternative. Any guesses? You're about to find out. Let's dive on in. Savvy job seekers know that many hiring professionals use ATS software, or applicant tracking systems, in order to help them through the hiring process to narrow down the candidate pool. In response to this knowledge, these savvy job seekers have taken to the internet to research and discover ways to work with the ATS in order to increase their chances of landing that interview. Some ATS even weigh their candidate results based on keyword frequency within a resume. For example, if a recruiter searches ICIMS for business development, an applicant that features that phrase 7 times on their resume may be displayed higher than an applicant with only 4 mentions. But this information about how ATS works can lead to the dreaded keyword stuffing, which is what we're going to talk about today. Keyword stuffing is a practice that can result from overcompensating from this knowledge of how ATS works and can actually lead to becoming a huge turnoff for recruiters and hurting your chances of landing that interview. So first things first, what really is resume keyword stuffing? Honestly, it can be a fine line between resume keyword stuffing and resume optimization, which is the thing we're supposed to be doing. The difference is that with resume keyword stuffing, you are overloading your resume with way too many keywords or repeat usages of a keyword to the point where it's either inaccurately representing your true skill set or so targeted for ATS or computers that it completely misses the mark when it comes to a human recruiter or hiring manager reviewing your resume. Here are 3 main signs that you might be keyword stuffing. The first sign is dishonest or out of context skills. While on many resumes, it's perfectly normal to have a section for skills at the top of your resume, this can get out of hand if you're including a bunch of broad or irrelevant skills simply in the hopes that it's going to help ding your resume as a potential candidate within the ATS. Rule of thumb here, be sure to include the relevant skills that you actually possess and can show how you use those skills later on throughout your resume or down the road in an interview. Now, the second keyword stuffing trap that some job seekers fall into are using hidden keywords. This is done by repeatedly typing out certain keywords or phrases and then changing that text to white so that it's not blatantly visible when reading a resume. The truth of the matter is, even if you think you're being sneaky, recruiters and hiring managers have seen this practice done before. And all it takes is a further glance, even if you come up at the top of their list within the ATS, to see that maybe you're not actually the best suited candidate and you're probably trying to play a trick on them. And no recruiter or hiring manager likes to work with candidates who think that they can trick them. Our third most common keyword stuffing pitfall for job seekers is over-optimization of the resume. This tends to happen when a candidate is so concerned about fitting all of the keywords in repeatedly that their resume is now in some sort of weird, difficult to understand sentences. Now, while you might be checking all the boxes with the keywords, once a human actually takes a peek at your resume, it's gonna be really uncomfortable, difficult to understand, and they might even question your ability to write proper sentences. Job seekers should use these keywords and phrases, but be sure that you're not overloading it to where it's a really uncomfortable and awkward sentence. So the next question is, how do you walk that line between resume keyword stuffing and true optimization? The truth is, dishonest and blatant keyword stuffing will come back to bite job seekers at some point in the process. It could lead to a quick rejection if the recruiter catches on, or if not, dubious skills and proficiencies will be challenged during the phone screening or interview. Ultimately, keyword stuffing might help you get a few more calls back, but more often than not, it will backfire and waste everyone's time. On the flip side, true resume optimization isn't about tricking the recruiters or hiring managers. It's about making it easy for them to understand your true strengths and skill set and why you're the best candidate for the job, and ensuring that there's no cracks in the system that you end up sliding through. Part of truly optimizing your resume for the ATS and recruiters alike is making sure that you're translating your experience into that particular company's language. For example, if your resume uses the phrase software developer, but the job description uses the variation software engineer, your resume should probably say software engineer in order to match and seem like a better fit for that particular role. This concept can be applied to job titles, techniques, processes, soft skills, and more. Ultimately, your resume optimization process should be about identifying any missing skills or keywords that you truly do possess, but just maybe happen to not have on your resume. When done correctly, this can be really savvy and above the board and simply help make sure that you're viewed as appropriately and accurately as possible as one of the best candidates for the job. However, this process can be time-consuming if you're tailoring your resume for every single job description, like you should be. But luckily for you, I have a little tool that's gonna help. JobScan helps analyze a job description to reveal keywords that are missing from your resume. If this analysis reveals the skill product development and you don't have any product development experience, you shouldn't include it on your resume just to improve your match rate. But the analysis can also spotlight skills that you simply forgot to include on your resume, like a language, piece of software, or soft skills. Our tools help you identify all the opportunities you're currently missing on your resume and LinkedIn profiles to provide you with specific change recommendations to give you the best chance of making it past the ATS and impressing recruiters without getting on their bad side with keyword stuffing. If you liked today's video, please give us a thumbs up and leave us a comment below with one of the most surprising things you learned today. And as always, be sure to check out the description box below for more free tips, tricks, links to blog posts, and a link to try JobScan for yourself. Catch you on the next one.